Listen, I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a long time. I apologize for 3/4 of that, I'd say. Yeah, it's been a busy month or so since the last time I really did a D&D stream, and I was good and sick for a chunk of it. And then with the holidays themselves, we haven't been able to play D&D with just everyone getting together, which is fine. However, hey, Epic Muffin. What is that? You call me Muffin? You're up to Muffin? I'm up to Muffin. While we were on a hiatus, though, I did manage to delete my D&D streaming folder with the intros. I got the movie intro still, but like my actual stream beginning and ending, like the Auf Wiedersehen thing, I deleted that. So I think I got it somewhere else on my computer. It's just my new thing. All right, well, you do you, bud. But anyway, so I gotta re-find that file. So I actually have it looking in the background right now, but I was so excited to get to streaming. I was like, let's just get it in, get it going. Yeah, I think it's actually on Discord, because where you shared it. So I was thinking, if push comes to shove, I'll just pull up the old Discord. Anyway, so I had just yesterday. Gotta change the music a little bit every now and again. Just last night. Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. I hope it's not nearly as bad as I think it's going to be. Yeah. So, what we have going on is we got to bring these dudes down to the Dakkar Isles and then out of the Dakkar Isles, right? They've been gone for about a year. And things haven't gone well in the year. So we got to figure out what they're exactly going to do, and I don't know. I think they're going to have to, well, you know, I guess, here's the thing. They left through the giant stairs. Is there anything in canon that talks about giant stairs? God events, campaign guide. Okay. The Titan Stairs. That must be what we're talking about. That might not be it. And then we got the Phoenix Stairs. That was definitely not it. And then we got someone listening. Some little earsies over here. Little earsies want to listen to my plans while they steal taco shells. Get loud, little earsies. Take your taco shells with you. Okay, I will do that. Thank you. I will thank you again. I thank you. All right, we can do the Titan Stairs. Again, this is in the surroundings of Akros. I wonder if it's on a map. Titan Stairs, right there. Oh, excuse me. I feel like my throat's all clogged up. All right, here's another one. Oh, this is the bad one, right? All right, Titan Stairs right outside Akros, actually. And okay, what does it say about the Titan Stairs? Stone steps, high winds. So the straight means to use it. Okay, we're not going to use that. We're just going to create our own thing. Our own thing. So we'll take them out. I was thinking the Dakkar Isles, but maybe not. Maybe they could pop out somewhere else. Can you still... Could you hear that? Could you hear me say... Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3? Love it if that was not the case. Remember something. Mid-Akros. We could bring them back up to Scophos. That's where the ring is, right? And so, we could possibly do that. Wacky Wave Magic Tube guy. Whatever happened to that guy? He was around for a minute, wasn't he? I would love to bring him down to like Neolanton. To be honest with you, there's food scarcity. He made the anti-magic gun. That's right. In Neolanton, wasn't it? Wasn't it in Neolanton? Maybe they can go to Neolanton. Maybe they come out like somewhere in the mountains here. And what? I wonder what these mountains are called. Do you think they have a name? Should we just make a name up? We certainly can. Let's see if anything... Let's see if this one has a name of it. Oh, this one's even super low quality. Ah, what did I do? What happened to the quality of this one? Yikes. Let's look at this one. It's just not loading up for me. Oh, this is just like little baby hills. Little nice rolling hills. What about the official map? And they're just kind of ravines. Okay, here's my thing. Here's my thing with Melvin. Hear me out. Hear me out. Is that, excuse me, honestly, it's like this push and pull where the old gods, as we'll start calling them, right? Between you and me, are, through their civil war, they're alienating themselves from the people. The people begin to, in the last year or so, have really begun to turn their backs on the gods. And initially, there was movement towards the Asteronauts. That's where it was going, is that people would not necessarily look at the old gods, but look at the Asteronauts as a new pantheon of saviors, but they have disappeared. They haven't been around for a year. They're probably dead, out to sea. They left. More sneaky little ears. Sneaky little ears. Well, right, that's the thing. Here, hold on. There's still sneaky little ears downstairs. Sneaky little ears. Get out, Sneaky. Okay. Bye, Sneaky. And then there was this guy named Melvin that showed up. And Melvin's doing good things. Melvin's doing great. Yeah, so he's gaining all this piety energy, right? And so now when the Asteronauts return, I'm thinking they're probably going to end up somewhere around here, right? That they're almost not forgotten necessarily, but they're like, oh, well, we got it. Like, things were a mess, but Melvin's going to save us. Right, this Melvin guy. I think Melvin, absolutely. I think he is manipulating it. Like, he's making up stuff. Like, he's like a used car salesman, right? Where, or a snake oil guy, where he'll go and like hire a bunch of minotaurs to raid a town and then come in and like scare them all away, right? Or he'll use the magic that he has, like the Ring of Knowledge, to like, you know, win like guesses and bets and, you know, get to know the weather for the next week, and like this weird shaman kind of guy. So he's like this, start off as just a mortal who had dreams of being a god, and now it's actually working, almost despite him. Oh, he doesn't have knowledge yet. Whatever. He had it for a minute. So, right? Does that make sense, though? Purpros has it? Yeah. Okay, fine. But you get this. You get it, though, right? He's, like, boosting up his ego. I mean... Eh? Oh, that's right. That's right. So, um, I think, yeah, the game like totally crashed, didn't it? And it was like, and we're done. Yo, RNG, how you doing? I'm well. I am well. Happy New Year. Happy New Year +1 to you. I'm still on the first here. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. Sucks. I've been fortunate enough where we haven't had work for the last week. So that's very nice. It was a very nice gift. So I gotta go back tomorrow. But so we're figuring out what's gonna happen. We're thinking, okay, the group's gonna go back to actually like the other one better, the other map. Let's go back. Let's go to the All Quiet Night map. That was probably the best one, actually. Where they're gonna show up. Maybe this little bay here. Almost shipwrecked. You mentioned it briefly, I think. How's it going? How's it going, the RNG? Run your own campaign? Do you feel comfortable with it? Are the players into it? Are you guys got good energy? Good riz going on down there? I like the idea, though, that they... Ooh, what if we do this? I gotta start writing this shit down. So, we gotta get new campaign. And this is gonna be, please come over here. Let's name this, the beginning of the end. Yeah, let's just start with that. And they will arrive through a dark tunnel. I'm going to make this a little bigger. So they're going to come through a dark tunnel. A dark tunnel that leads them to the deck of the Asterion. Which is caught in a storm. A giant storm. Oh no. And they will be the Melving. Yes. It's going good. Your party's level 4. Yay. That's when it starts getting fun. If I were to do any campaign over again, or to do another campaign in the future, I would start everyone off at level 4. Or 6. Just get over this boring stuff. Yeah. Yes. Well, maybe. I mean, there's other adventures and stuff out there, and there's a lot of oracles. There's lots of oracles. Lots and lots of oracles. I mean, communicating with the gods isn't necessarily like rare, but I would say yours is very intense. Like, you're almost you're a servant, a direct servant of theirs, right? Not very many people can admit to that. Monsters, and you're kind of on the level of a human monster, right? If they have like a, some other, I don't know, Medusa thing, right? It's doing their bidding, and they have free will at the same time. And so they throw them out and be like, here, go kill some people. And you're kind of like that, but for humans. But you have your own thoughts, don't you? Sure, RNG. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's see it. He's just chilling Nyx. All right, the boat is being pushed to shore. All right, and then you do at shore. They're in the southwest of the Melitan Peninsula. Melitan Peninsula? I don't even know how to spell that. I don't know how to spell peninsula. Yes, they're going to go to that place, Neolanton. And there is a new weapon, new tool that is defending the city. You send it to me. See, now I really have to open up Discord, don't I? First. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay, Dirk. Hold on. I gotta open up Discord. You know, I want to look up something real quick. Real quick, as that loads up, I'm going to be, what is it, Midjourney? Sign in. Authorize. My images. Okay. I was trying to do Belisar, right? So Belisar, is an old character of mine. I was trying to work on him this morning. And I think this one... No. Yeah. One of them's... Oh, this one's upscale. This is upscale times 4, and I was trying to see the difference. I think upscale 1 is kind of better. Honestly, it looks kind of foggy. I don't know if you guys can see it on stream. But let's like, how cool is that? Oh. That looks so cool. Like, that looks like Belisar. That definitely looks like Belisar. For sure. These ones, I put in a prompt, like, what was it? I can't remember. Anyway, those are pretty cool. And then I did one of a coworker. It does not look anything like him. Looks nothing like a coworker. Or an old coworker, I should say. What else have I done recently? I was looking up tattoos. Matching tattoos. Like, I was talking to my coworkers, like, oh, we should get matching tattoos. And these ones here are, like, freaking adorable. Adorable. Are those adorable? Those are so adorable. Yeah. That's all I wanted to look at, really. Okay, now to the Discord. To the Discord, maybe later. Alright, what'd you send me? Okay, it says today at 8:39 p.m. my time. Cured he once met, but has forgotten? But it's like in different groups, right? Is that supposed to be like offset? I'm confused. Is it supposed to be like that? Like where it's offset? Look on the image. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's a bit of a mystery going on, I see. So are they going to have to, like, are you creating, like, a long-term puzzle with that, or what? So, with the God Killer, I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if it's not quite ready. Or what it does exactly. You know, how about maybe there's a little bit more intrigue in Neo-Lantern. Maybe there's a bit of this whole, like, why should we give it over to the Astronauts who have been gone for a year? Okay, it was finished and operating, but who can run it? Like, maybe only a god can use it. Right? Like, maybe the god killer. It was operational, but operational by Perforos, maybe. In Perforos' eyes, it was working. He's like, yeah, that works. Dumb mortals, you know, they got the IQ of an ant. They don't realize what it's for. Eh? Eh? But they know it's powerful. They just don't know how to get the power to it. Huh? What about that? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. That sounds fun. So what kind of rewards or what's the repercussion when they figure it out? Like what then? They figure it out and then all right, so they're going to go to Neolanton. So the new weapon is technically complete, but no one knows how to use it. They don't want to give it to the astronauts who have not been around for a long time, like a year. So we gotta have something going on. They first come out, so their boat, let's get their boat. It's like over here. Let's go back to this map. Close this. And they got their boat, and their boat's gonna be wee, all the way over here. We gotta update these arrows, right? Oh man, damn R&Ds. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Can this get smaller? It can't. A little bit smaller. Just a tad. So, the world's shit, right? The world, we can go ahead and say, is quite scheiße. There's a giant thing. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a Cthulhu kind of a thing. First of all, before we do any like deep dive stuff, I gotta go back and watch the 2 episodes, which I gotta like upload to YouTube so they don't get lost. And remember everything write down everything that happened, because I was not writing it down. We do have food scarcity. We have a crazy market for health stuff, and so I mean, no, he's going around like, I would say he's almost like an ambulance chaser at this point, right? Everything's already junk, but he's not afraid to make it a little worse for someone. Like, he's going after the low-hanging fruit, right? He's only going to help people if it, like, benefits him directly. Yeah, the Doomsday Clock. Yeah. So the 100-handed one isn't up here quite just yet. There's rumors, right? He's more hanging out at Glosian. We got this thing over here. Like, the waters are acting weird out there, and maybe that's what they're feeling. They're feeling this like wave on the ocean, and yeah, they kind of crash land in here. It's usually, this valley, this inner valley, is usually a main thoroughfare between the cities. I'm just making this up, right, guys? And they take the main road, but it's desolate. So let's go ahead and insert a couple rows here. And walking to Neolanton. Main road is abandoned, and And I would say they're damaged. And I would say there's signs of battle and pillaging. Pillaging. Pillage. Pillaging. I don't know. Pillaging. Whatever. It doesn't matter. And then they're gonna come across a bad guy. Right? They're gonna come across something. What are they gonna? There's gonna be a battle. What kind of battle do you think there should be? We gotta think of something that like normally wouldn't be here. We can do some woe fighters, or woe striders, I should say. Or we can think of a new monster. Monster is new. What's monster is new? That's nothing. I just want. How do you back out? There we go. Just want monsters. Now I'm gonna make this a little bigger. See if the font gets bigger. No, it doesn't. No. All right. I feel like. Where did they start off as though? Like where were they? Because I thought they were up north. All right. Or did we not draw them? Oh, they don't exist. Okay, I couldn't remember. Jesus. Hey, bud. Nope. Sorry. Oh, I'm still muted. There we go. Let's look for some other things. Let's look for. All right, we're coming. They're always at the bottom of the list here. And I'm not coming with anything good. I might have to go get a book. You know? There's so many good books out there with like real. You just go to any page. We already did Tomocratus, right? Or that's the big sea turtle. Yeah. We don't want to do that. Underworld Service near a Woe Strider. Let's look at these Woe Striders again. And their hit points 110. Not too shabby. They anti-magic cone. Okay, 60 feet cone. And how do they break that, right? So the Woe Strider opens his mouth, creates an area of anti-magic as an anti-magic field spell. So they can like dispel magic to get rid of that. And then it does clawing. Well, we'll have to bump that up. The biting is good. The bite's good. So maybe we'll do a few Woe Striders. I was thinking about that. I don't know if right now is a good time for it. I would like that to be like this. This is just like a side monster. They're going from one place to the next, and oh, well, they get attacked because it's obligatory. That's what's going on right now. So I don't think we need a. I do want the mirror because that's an obligation. That's an obligatory encounter for any campaign, and we haven't done it yet. So we will certainly get to that in just a little bit. Let's load up some maps here. We need a map of like the plains or hills or something like that. Okay. Well, thanks for that. Then there's just messed up. Okay, there's this one. This one's not bad. Let's open up that. And then I gotta think of something for New Lantis. The thing is about D&D maps is they're always like destroyed cities. And that gets really obnoxious. You know? There's this. That one's not bad. Let's keep looking though. A couple more. Maybe we could, you know, the AI art generator thing is getting better and better, man. Maybe check it out. See if it can do battle maps a little bit easier. Okay. I'm about done. Let's look at these three. This one, it's not bad. It's like a dry savanna. Not the best. You got some damaged roads, like a beat up fort. I mean, that one's pretty good. This one, I can hardly see. What is this website? Ah. Nope, that's not it. What is this? Just a desert road? It's not quite deserty, right? So let's get rid of that one. What about this one? This one's not bad. You know, it has like the card off to the side. I have a weird question. Okay, I might have a really weird answer. So this is from Reddit. Maybe it still exists. And this one is just from my imagination. You know, I'm more inclined to maybe do this one. This one's good. This one's good. I like it. All right, let's save it. It is 26 by 33. Oh, I think it's fine. I don't really have any issues with it. I think that's kind of the point of playing a fantasy game, is you can be whatever you want to be. You know, I think in the world of the human imagination, there are no bounds. There should never be any bounds put on it. And if you want to play a character that doesn't fit your cultural norms or your biological, you know, upbringing or creation, have at it. Like, who cares, right? Like, this is something that we can do as our outlet. Right, we don't do this for making a statement. We don't do this for, you know, not renegotiating, but re-solidifying our cultural norms. It's just, do whatever you want to do. Be whoever you want to be. Like, if you want to be a gremlin, like a you know, binary gremlin, who cares? Or, you know, a Aarakocra that doesn't have a gender. Who cares? Nobody cares. You know? It's like, you be you. That's my thing. You want to see the eye? There's the eye. Okay. So it's 20... I missed it. Sorry. 26 by 33. Does that answer your question? (26 by 33). Was that it? Probably not. It was. It was. Yeah. Yeah. Just yeah. Okay. I mean, I can see people from both ends being like, you shouldn't do that. Either like you shouldn't pretend you're a gender you're not, because that offends people of that gender, and it's like, well, you know what? You're not playing D&D with me. So, sorry. It's not that hard. Really not that hard. Okay, bud. Hold on. Yeah, I did. I've been doing a lot of projects on my computer and with a lot of random like photo files, and so I've had to delete gigas and gigas of wow, this thing's bouncing of videos or not videos of photos, and so yeah, absolutely. Look through that, but it yeah, not great, not great. So no, they're definitely not there. All right. Can we... do we have to go back to the map layer? You know, now that I think about it, I don't even know how to get back to the map layer. Get back to the map layer. Where is the map layer? Oh, there it is. It's hidden. Dynamic lighting. I want to make it darker. Brightness. Can we turn it like... Let's see what it looks like for our players. Let's get our players in here. Okay, where are our players? They would be in Agonis still. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts or feelings? I kind of feel that similar to... I don't give a rat's ass what you do in your bedroom. As long as it's consensual between two adults. Don't care. It's none of my business. I really don't want to know. Really don't want to know. And so I don't see why it's any business of mine. And if I'm playing D&D with some friends, I don't care if it's on Twitch. I don't care if it's just in my own home. If you don't like it, it is none of your goddamn business. What I'm doing. You can just go shove it. And you don't have to watch it. That's the cool thing. Is like we have an amazing freedom to change what we watch. There is no government mandate to watch any content that anyone creates or to sit at a table playing with someone that you disagree with. You know? And if your ground rules don't match someone else's ground rules, then you say, cool, maybe this isn't the table for me. Bye. I don't care. As long as your players agree. I feel that if you understand and know the truth, what you do can do whatever you want. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to say. If you understand and know the truth, like what truth? Like, whose truth are we talking about here? I still don't like how bright this is, by the way. Darkness. Let's remake it. Oh, it's for me. Save changes. Now it's even brighter. What the frick? Like they all... I mean, I don't care if the guy doesn't think he's a guy at the end of the day. Like, if he's playing D&D and he's like, you know what? I kind of like this. I kind of like being a girl. And I'm going to start acting like a girl when I go home. I don't give a shit. Again, I don't care. And, you know, if a guy is playing a girl and then go home and is a guy, then yeah, sure, great. That's why, like, I remember, like, when I was growing up, it was a big thing of like, oh, you know, did you know that person's gay? And then you kind of feel like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't be around them. And it's like, why? Are you afraid of being gay too? Because if you are, then maybe you should have a conversation with yourself. Because a guy sitting next to me or holding my hand or giving me a hug or giving me a kiss on the cheek does not make me gay. You know, and that's things that friends do and people do. So, and if I do think that makes me gay, then that's more of my own personal mindset. You know? She has wings on. I gotta get rid of that. Where are the wings? The mighty, mighty wings. There they are, at the very bottom. A biblical response. Well, I mean, there's a lot of interesting interpretations and misinterpretations of the Bible. What I can say for a fact is that gender has been always been fluid. It's been fluid in the United States in the very, very recent future, or recent past, that we've forgotten about. I live in the West, and there is many documented individuals who were trans during the settlement of the West. Many. And somehow in the 20th century, we whitewashed or removed these people from our psyche, or I think it went from like a joke. Oh, he's just fancy. He's a fancy individual, right? To like a joke. Oh, he's just fancy. To like, oh no, this is actually a person. You can't just call him fancy, right? He's actually gay, or whatever. So, it was prevalent in Greece, it was prevalent in Judea, it was prevalent in China, it was prevalent in Australia. I don't care what society, nation, time of period you look at, there's variance. There's differences in people. And it's a beautiful, beautiful world out there where nothing ever truly makes sense, unless perhaps you are a god. And if your world makes sense to you, then you truly are a god. Otherwise, my thing is, here's my biblical response for anyone about science, about people being transgender, is the fact of the matter is those people and those things exist. Things as in like science, not people. They exist. And if everything in this world and this universe, in this galaxy, whatever, universe is bigger than galaxy, exists because it is a creature of God, then we should all cherish it and respect it because it is of God, right? And so if we discover evolution, that is a beautiful gift that we have discovered from God. We didn't create it, it exists. And if a person is born where some doctor says, oh, they're male, but they know in their heart of hearts that they are not, or vice versa, and that is the voice within them, and maybe that's the voice of God, maybe that's the intention. Like, why should we believe some doctor when they were born versus the spirit that lives within them? Like, that is a beautiful thing. Right? Everything, like, I think everything is, like, I don't believe in God, but I think if there was a God, then everything is of God, and therefore everything is beautiful. That's it. Easy peasy. Everything is discoverable. Everything is knowable, perhaps, and maybe not. And if it's not knowable, then we'll never know it, and that's okay. So I think people put too much hubris, too much of their self-righteous understanding into, and call it, biblical interpretation. Because again, I think if you are any kind of religious person, you know that you don't know everything. That's why you have faith. We're just gonna slap in. How big are these things? These things are large. They're large. It's gonna make all these a little larger. Then we gotta hide them. What's that? It is a lot. It is a lot. It's okay. Let's kind of move these up a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and Put them in the GM layer. I wish I could create like fog, right? These guys all have like anti-fog. Let's go ahead and look at this again. And so get rid of the daylight. Do the explore mode. Save. Okay, let's look at... See, he has like daylight or whatever. Dynamic lighting. Night vision for 60 feet. And with dynamic lighting, that wouldn't like really help with like a fog, like a thicker fog. So, yes, story-wise, good point. Good point. Let's figure it out. Oops. Why are these guys even here? So what they're gonna come across is, I think what we need to do is move this guy like over here. There's this cart, right? And I don't know if you've seen The Witcher or read The Witcher, but there's always these areas where it's like feels like an army has come through, or brigands or monsters, where there is this half harvested field just laying waste. There's this cart that's almost overturned that is abandoned. You know what we can do is get a horse. A dead horse. And maybe some people. Oh, the dog's barking. There's a two-headed horse. That's fun. Let's look for dead. A dead horse. Don't beat it. All right, here's a couple dead horses. I think I've used these before. And so this is just on the main road. This is a very typically safe part of Theros. This is deep within the Maletan League. Come on. There we go. I'm going to make you a little smaller, too. Yeah, that's good enough. Dead body. Oh, God, that's grotesque. They're wearing jeans. Oh, God. These are all, like, modern clothes and stuff. Oh, there's a lady. Hey, lady. She used to be a little bigger, right? Like, she's an old lady. She's like, I'm dead. Look. Yeah. Dead. Oh, here's a dude. Here's a poor dude next to the horse. I'm dead too. But I'm not quite as... Maybe I need to make the horse bigger. I'm a big horse, and I'm a little guy. What? And then... Oh, yeah. Let's bring some of these guys in. There's like a whole army. He's big. He's like on the road. That's too big, right? Here we go. What? Hey, what? Oh, they just killed him. They're eating him. No, I want these guys to come out of the shadows. Come out of like the ground and like all the thatch. Corpse. Corpse. Just a corpse. Wow, there's giant piles. Wow, look at all this. You can just spread them out. Oh, that's just blood. This is like bodies. Wow, look at that. There's blood everywhere. I don't think so. It's just the end of Coraline. Exactly. I'm like a new rotting corpse. Is that the same guy? Yeah, that is the same guy. It's flipped though. Alright. Ugh. Gross, yo. What's going on? Okay. I think this works for them to like stumble across. Alright, we got We got all these dudes, right? Theodore was thinking he might rejoin. We'll see if he does. All right. So I think yeah, they're all kind of, they scared them. They were eating these guys, and then they kind of hidden in the bush. Now they're gonna be like, wow, my Istro. So that'll be fun. We gotta boost up. So their hit points are like nothing, in terms of what damage they do. No, they do 1d6 plus 4 slashing and 1d6 psychic. Like, that's nothing. That'll take them 800 hits to take down one person. So we're definitely gonna like triple that. They are kind of chill, actually. Yeah. But the bite's not bad. 2d8 plus 4 piercing, and then 3d10. You can always do like 8d10 or 20d10 or 3d20. I don't know. No, I'm joking. Sort of. What's Zorn? Listen to this. All right. Well, that's true. That's true. So maybe they're, I don't know. He's been studying. He's been studying up in Scophos for the last year, trying to help Scophos out. You don't think he's heard a thing or two about you? I think he has. All right. So, and then maybe tomorrow I'll create Neo-Lantern. Think that sounds good? Nah. Okay. Okay, sure. Weren't you going to Scophos to get that ring? Isn't that where you were going? Did you already get the ring? We went to book club together. That could be. I mean, that's between you and Theodore. I got the ring. Melvin, right here. You got the nature ring. And then, do you get strength? No, I thought it was just nature. You brought him more soup. That's it. It's good soup. Do you get the strength ring? Oh yeah, it says Melvin. Yeah. Right there, Melvin. You got the strength and nature. Oh dang. Oh dang. Well, he got the knowledge ring, but he lost that. That's with Perforos. Yep, so we gotta look at the light, time. That's probably where we're gonna go to. Maybe the light. We'll look on the light one next. And there's Earth. I mean, that one's pretty cool. That one's pretty OP. Okay, well with that, I'm going to end it a bit early tonight. Just stream for like an hour, right? Maybe tomorrow. It's gonna be a little later of a stream, and we're gonna figure it out though. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna definitely stream on Thursday for some D&D action with everybody. Might need to color code the streets or the rings. Oh, you know what? The rings? I know. I should. Just yellow tapes on them. There you go. And there's so many. They're gonna have to like, yeah, say whose is whose. They could do that. Yeah. Or you have like 5 on one hand and you accidentally, use your middle finger instead of your ring finger, and it shoots off like the death ring instead of like the knowledge ring or something. Once you get them all. Oh, maybe it's whatever they have on. I think if they have 4 rings, they got to roll a d4 for which one they're going to use. That's something. Or they got to do a knowledge ring first, or knowledge roll first. See if they get the right one. That's a fun idea. That is a fun idea because there's so much power coursing through them. Nope. That's the thing. These rings are OP. You can have as many active as you want. No attunement at all. All right. So I think since I don't have an outro, I'm just going to end it here. But I'll be back later. I'm going to go maybe play some Halo. All right. They have attunement? No, they don't. And with that, Auf Wiedersehen. Let's get a better song to end. Huh? This one better? There we go. Auf Wiedersehen.